Planet Hank live show, the greatest Brattleboro News Recap Show. You know what it is. Live every Thursday night, 8 p.m. The most wonderful time. I absolutely love this show. I love coming on here with all of you guys. I love doing this for the town of Brattleboro. Brattleboro News is here to stay. It's amazing. Make sure that we're sharing it up. It's the beginning of the show. During this show, I play the best news stories from the week, and this week has been wild, okay? I have dropped some just downright ridiculous stories, some very positive stories. We have some very, very good news for everybody who loves watching the Brattleboro News this week. As always, every week, let me go ahead and take a second here and share this bad boy up. You know it. Send the Thursday night vibes like we do every week. Let's go! If you're just getting in here, do me the favor. Go ahead, go into your tag list. Go ahead and share it into your stories. Brattleboro. I'm going to put hashtag Brattleboro News. Hashtag Brattleboro News. Recap show. And I'm going to do it like I do it every week. And I'm going to read off the groups as I share it. Brattleboro VT, Windham County, Vermont, Keene Connections and News Alerts, Hinsdale area News and Info, Planet Hank Locker Room, New Fame, Vermont, American White Wolf, Scanner, Brattleboro Chat, Scanner Gossip, Brattleboro Ranty, Panhandling Degenerates, Mature Members, Scanner News 2.0, Bennington Scanner Surrounding Areas, Bennington Blotter, 911 Vermont Emergency, Brattleboro, Vermont, Dummerston VT, I grew up in VT, Everything Greenfield, Mass. Let's go! If you're getting in here right now, I'm going to put it in Filming Cops, Eastern Vermont 9, Westfield, Mass. Come on, Vermont News, Greenfield Gossip. Let's go. If you're just getting in here, make sure that you actually share it up. Let people know what's going on. Man, this week's show is going to be stacked. Ridiculous nonsense across the board. The town of Brattleboro is getting out of control. Everybody knows that. Wow, man, I've got some amazingly funny news stories from throughout the week. Let's get right into it. Hold on, let's read off these comments. Scotty Price, he says, first. Blaine says, let's go, Team Hank. Nelia Ingersoll says, hey, Hank. Ryan in the building goes, what are you doing with that fucking camera, Hank? What are you doing with that camera? Yes, sir. We all know what I'm doing. Susan Hubble says, here. Christy Schoolcraft in the building. Tag Elena Hubble. That's right. Oh, I got to share it to my story. I forgot to share it to my story. There it goes. That's in the story. I'm using my, boom. Oh, I'm trying to get my TikTok over here on my iPad so that I could go live on TikTok, you know, like a groovy young cat. Try logging in again. Boom. Use Face ID to sign in. Bang. Sign me in, baby. We're going live on TikTok as we speak. Let's go. Here we go. Boom. Let's go live. Boom. Live. There we go. So we're going to be live on TikTok as well. A lot of these people have been asking me to go live on TikTok because a lot of the fans of the Brattleboro News are TikTokers, okay? It's not just us old folks over on our Facebook. It's also TikTokers. Goes, hashtag Team Tank. He goes, I shared my story on my Facebook page. Well, that's because you're a great guy, okay? We are streaming all over. He goes, you are the talk of the local restaurants. Everybody loves Planet Hank. Oh, Amber Brown. That tickles me. I don't know what it tickles. It tickles some, but I'll tell you this, is that it's time for Celsius. Oasis Vibe. Price Chopper put him back in. I was just over at Price Chopper. Big shout out to Cam at Price Chopper. He got a new cat and he named it Cat2. Oh my God. So we have been getting all kinds of new fans, new people that absolutely love the Planet Hank live show, the Brattleboro recap. All kinds of people are doing what they do, saying what up to me out in town. He goes, don't be a hoe, share the show. Oh, boy, we actually got some peeps in the chat tonight. We're going to hop right into a news story, okay? Because this news story is absolutely hilarious. I love it. It's coming out of downtown Brattleboro. We all know the rules of the show. I play a news show, okay? And then I allow you guys all to have a chance to watch it, and we comment.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, where Brattleboro police were conducting a traffic stop related to a report of road rage. Brattleboro police showed up with multiple officers and found probable cause to search the vehicle. The officers asked for consent to search the vehicle, or else they were going to seize the vehicle and request a search warrant. During this process, a female bystander who was not involved with the traffic stop started being very disruptive, yelling at the officers and impeding their investigation.
What? Why are you harassing them? You're harassing. There's nothing to go off of. Nothing happened. Why are you harassing? Actually, I was the one who called. I was the one who called, and they weren't even trying. Oh, I'm not the one that called? Who else called? Tell them what the fuck's going on then. Because you guys are acting out of it now. There's no reason to go into that car right Tell me what you're doing. Tell them what you're doing.
Unless they have probable cause, I don't want them finding my vibrator.
Do that. Like,
Please. It's kind of embarrassing.
and unlike other trash bags here, they're
And
not.
you've already let the cat out of the bag. Now we all know about it.
But you don't know what they look like or how big they are.
While she was yelling, Brattleboro police officer Sergeant Hamilton noticed her attempting to pick up a package of suspected illegal drugs that was dropped on the ground and stash it in her clothing. It was then that the officer grabbed her arm to place her under arrest. The female resisted arrest, and the police had to use force to get her into handcuffs and in the back of the police car.
Guys, they want to. So I've told you this multiple times. You guys need to get back there. All right. Away from the car.
All right, can I get my stuff, please? Get up for a minute. I'm looking at the stuff.
What was that? What did you pick up?
What are you talking about?
What?
My items. What are you doing,
All
officer?
right, you're being seen.
Yo, why? No, please, why? What are you doing?
Stop it.
Yo!
Stop.
Like, no! Ow, it's a
You're under-
I feel!
you're under
No,
arrest.
what?
What are you doing?
Yo, please!
Hey!
Please,
You're
what are
under
you
arrest. You're
doing?
interfering with.
Guys, what do you mean?
You're interfering with our ability to conduct.
Please, ow, I'll walk away, please. Please, I'll walk. I'll walk. Guys, please. Oh
Do
my
not go
God.
up to that car.
It's my dollar. Look, it just fell out. Look, look. Guys, video this.
Do not
Look,
touch that car,
look,
ma'am.
Look, my dollar just fell out.
I got
Look,
your money.
thank you. Look, it's my money.
I got your money.
Look, it's my money. Have it on video, right? That's my money, please, guys. Look.
You're under arrest. Stand by.
Guys, look, it's my money. I will walk right now. I'll walk away.
What do you want? You got $6 here. What do you want?
I will walk away. Yes. I will walk away, guys. That is my money.
That's why I closed the door.
Don't walk in here so they don't check.
Guys, that is my money. You guys really just did that over something I picked up that was mine. Guys, please. I am begging you guys. Please. Please.
Roll on your side.
I'm begging you. Please, it's my money.
Feet down.
Please, I'm begging you.
Extend your feet.
Can you please look at me?
No. Extend your feet.
Ow!
Extend your feet out.
Please. My money just fell on him. Ow! 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 Please, guys.
Whatever it was that you could see.
It's the money! It's right there! It's right there, guys!
What did you just reach for?
It's right there! I didn't reach for it. I was making sure I was right. Go look! Please go look! This is fucked up! No, this is wrong! Yeah, thank you! It was my phone and my money. It was my phone and my money. Please! Ow! Stop!
Tuck this foot in. We're going to roll you onto your knees. Facing this way.
Guys,
Do you
Stand
want me to hold on to your phone?
Stand up.
Can I just show you?
Stand
it's
up.
her phone. It's fine.
Please, officer. This is horrible. Look at the cameras. My money fell out.
With our ability to
I believe I said.
Stop screaming. Face away from me.
Okay.
Face away from me.
Can you please, officer?
Face away from me. I can't be any more clear than this. You are following my rules
Oh
now.
my God, officer! You can't even touch me. Don't. Don't.
I can't.
That is harassment. Don't. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't. That is harassment.
Stop.
Don't touch me. Ow! 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 Ow!
And then they're on the sidewalk.
Ow! Ow!
That's fine.
I told you,
Report it from
yeah.
the sidewalk.
I told you, nothing. It's my money. Let me go. This is going to be worse for you guys. This is going to be worse. There's nothing. There's my money. I promise. I promise you I won't walk.
You
I know, and I'm sorry.
could not give me a
I'm sorry.
reason good
Ow.
enough to believe you.
I'm sorry. It's right there in front of you. Did I have it before? I promise you, please. Please, on my son, I'm not lying. Please.
Yeah, there isn't really anything you can say.
Please, officer. Are you serious? This is going to be much worse for you guys. It is. My money acted like that.
The suspect was allegedly seen on the cruiser's interior video footage removing an item from her pants and swallowing it. She was charged with disorderly conduct, impeding a police officer, and resisting arrest. I was able to get a comment from Assistant Chief Evans of the Brattleboro Police Department.
Officers located a vehicle on Elm Street that was involved in a road rage complaint. While investigating this complaint, a female continually tried to interrupt the investigation. She was arrested for disorderly conduct, impeding public officers, and resisting arrest.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford. Oh my God, man, the chaos, bro. That one right. Let me add me to the stage. Let me take that one away, bro. Oh my God, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say to that one. That was heinous. Okay, let's see. There we go, man, bro. So like what I do in this show is like I play that video and then I give you guys all a chance to ask questions, do whatever you got to do. There's all kinds of nonsense going on with that video. The cops are doing all kinds of shit. He goes, I like how she did it. She likes it on her son, but I pray that child's safe somewhere else. Yeah, okay. So the reality of her son and her children and all that shit that a lot of people try to use that. She's had her kids taken away from her because the baby had cocaine in their system. He goes, I got a warning for my comment, so I had to delete it. My money. It was my money. Please, guys. It was my money. It was only my money. What's up? Crackheads are now crying. She goes, then they let her swallow it down with the McDonald's. Yes, they got her a milkshake. No soda. Okay, you get a cheeseburger, you get fries. No soda. Yo, this is the best comment. This comment wins the video right here. He goes, "It's her money and she wants it now. She should call J.G. Wentworth and get cash now at 877 cash now. It's J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now." Motorcycle Girl Kavi says she followed me on Instagram. Goes, why is she flipping around like a fish? All right, so let me, Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What kind of milkshake? Yo, that's a Fenty. She got a crack shake, okay? All right, so what was going on is that there was a report of road rage, okay? So then the cops pulled the car over. They saw some probable cause, probably some drug paraphernalia or something. I don't know. They were taking the occupants out of the vehicle, giving them the option to consent to a search, or they were going to seize the vehicle and seize them while they applied for a search warrant. So they were trying to go through this process of searching people for illegal drugs or weapons or whatever they could find, etc. And this female had nothing to do with the story, walked up. She is obnoxious. She's been on several of my videos. Everybody around town has to listen to her mouth all the time. She thinks she's like attractive. She's not. She's like a 2. It's gross. And so she keeps coming up to the car trying to impede, to like make a big scene and make it, because I feel like the people in the car were probably her plug. Okay, and she was trying to like throw a tantrum or have something go on so that the cops wouldn't be able to bust some drugs, etc. I guess there was a huge dog in the car as well. It was totally ridiculous. But so as they're flailing around and acting ridiculous, they drop a bag of fentanyl on the ground and try to like cover it up with their feet, and she reaches down and grabs it. And it's funny because Mike puts up, he goes, I bet the other girl's glad she didn't try to grab it. And it's funny because the other girl is the girl that dropped the bag right on camera. The other girl dropped it. And then Corey, this girl's named Corey, goes ahead and tries to pick up the bag. And as she does, you hear Officer Hamilton go, "Hey, what was that?" And then tells her, and she stuffs it in her pants, and he grabs her arm and flops her around. Oh, my God. And she's just acting like a little child and freaking going crazy, resisting arrest. So she got charged with resisting arrest, impeding, and disorderly conduct. So out of those charges, I mean, resisting arrest, meh. Disorderly conduct, meh. But I'll tell you, impeding a police investigation, that's a serious charge. That's a felony, bro. She got hit with a pretty big felony for that and everything. And it's funny because now we don't see her around town. I have not seen her all week. I think that this case might have got rid of her ass. I hope to God she went to some other town somewhere. Like, are you fucking kidding me? All right, let's read some shit. She goes, "I miss these kids running. Miss you, these kids running me nonstop." Milkshake brings all the boys to the, goes, "Chalky milk. Bag fries, BPD?" Yes. Shelby Hastings, thank you for the stars. Everybody send me some stars. He said, the missing teeth sealed the deal for me. Yeah, bro. That's like one of those girls that you see from like 100 yards away and you're like, really? And then the closer you get, it gets worse and worse and worse. She goes, "I just love the recap night with Planet Hank. Hashtag Team Hank." He said, when was this? This was last week. Last week, Corey got thrown around like that for pulling that stupid shit. That was the dumbest shit that I've ever seen in my life. Literally fumbling the bag. You know what I mean? That's the essence of fuck around and find out, okay? The Brattleboro News Recap Show, the greatest, very best news source in the state of Vermont, the whole region. Everybody knows it. It's so much fun. It's amazing. Everybody loves this. Some people hate it. Some people have been getting so mad. The Brattleboro News. We're here to stay. We've been adding new sponsors. Now, here's the deal. If you own a business, you are hosting an event, you need your message to be out. You need people to see it. Now everybody loves the idea that they're gonna freaking advertise and do anything in this world. They're not, because nobody watches them. Nobody cares. Nobody even watches any of the other news sources. They have no views. If you have a business and you need more business and more customers, you need to be advertising with something that is actually watched, like the Brattleboro News. I have 10 times over the amount of views as everybody else because my content doesn't suck. Their content is boring. Nobody cares. My content is exciting. Everybody cares. It is very apparent. So, big shout out to all the sponsors who are on board now, especially Brattleboro Ford up north on Putney Road. Go in from now to the end of the year. You get free inspection stickers. They're running a lease special on a Bronco Sport, $299 a month with $1,250 down and a trade-in. The Bronco Sport is absolutely the cutest little Bronco there is. Head over there and get it for yourself. Shout out to Renegade Property Maintenance. He's booking his fall cleanups now. All those leaves are falling all over the grass. Go pick them up. King's Electric. Big shout out to the very best electrical contractors in the area. I absolutely love these guys. They're helping out down at the apartment fire at 117 Main Street. Shout out King's Electric. Stripe It, Seal It. Stripe It, Seal It is the greatest patch repair, crack filling, seal coating company in the region. Love these guys. Big shout out, Trina, Chris. Thank you very much. Zico's Haircuts over in the Hannaford's Plaza. Head over there and get a haircut. Shout out to Megan. We love what you do. Todd Pacheco over at West River Painting and Carpentry, the best painting and carpentry company in the area, providing a amazing quality of work. Getting it done. We got Vermont Roadworks. Vermont Roadworks was nominated #1 paving and asphalt company in the region. They're right out of Guilford. They have a big part of Brattleboro. These guys are awesome. Shout out to Fred. Home Security Service. The best security company in the area, hands down. The owner, Tim, he is a fireman. They're in the business of peace and mind. They're in the business of peace of mind since 1969. Head over there to hssalarm.com and get it done. We got Kresge's Alignment. Oh, boy, if you got any car maintenance, service needs, repairs, head over there, get your car worked on. And now the biggest news of the week, we got Brattleboro Towing and Recovery on board. Love them. You know what I mean? I love getting new sponsors. If you are a new sponsor, let's go. Hit me up. I can get people to check you out. Brattleboro Towing is the best towing company in the area. Let's read some comments. He goes, yo, you Brattleboro celebrity. Big shout out. Hey, Crybaby Chris would be sad about that. LOL, F him. He goes, when I see you downtown, I'm like a little girl. There's Planet Hank. He goes, does Brattleboro even exist? No, we staged the whole thing. It's the Truman Show. She said, it's all Hank's fault. It's definitely my fault. This is definitely my fault. He says, oh, crap, I tuned into a Planet Hank show. Yes, you did. He goes, hey, man, off topic, but I'm the BF of the girl. Oh, I'm the boyfriend of the girl that Courtney Stone assaulted a bit ago. I guess she got probation. Needless to say, we got more cameras up. Buck Cormier says, it looks like I saw you in front of Transportation Center. You got a news story. Christy Schoolcraft goes, I didn't see the video of... Come on. on. We got Ebola. I didn't even get it. All right, so she says, I didn't see the video of what happened in front of the transportation center. Sounds like you got a new story to upload. So, okay. Now, look, I didn't see what happened to the video happened at KeyBank on Tuesday. So, listen. I uploaded the video of what happened at KeyBank. It's uploaded. And since everybody was asking me about that video and what's going on with it. Now, it was taking me a little bit of time to chase down some of the details, get the statements I got a statement from Sergeant Cable of the Brattleboro Police Department. We haven't seen him on the videos until this week. He did the media scrum. Now, listen, the same person who got arrested at KeyBank was arrested again yesterday. So I updated the video, put them all into one. It seems like we got a spin cycle going on in town. Like, what's going on? Okay? We're just having the same exact people getting arrested over and over again. Go figure. Didn't see that one coming. He said, oh, big shout out, Kings Electric. He says, Hank time. Shout out, Jordan. Shout out to the entire Kings Electric. He goes, oh, we might get a live. I will play the video. It'll be the last video I play tonight. Hank out in Brattleboro. Brattleboro News. Put your hands up. Yo, Hank's on the tables. We need to have a Hank rave. He said, what happened at Moore Court yesterday? We was looking for someone. We were looking for someone. No big deal. No arrest. Just a little bit. He goes, let's go. Thanksgiving Eve dance party. Yo, I'm going to be turned up at that dance party. I'm going to be turned up at about it. He goes, I missed the pup. No, you have not missed the Marco pup yet. What we're doing now is we're doing Team Hank. Team Hank. Let's put Team Hank up. Come on. We got to get the town pumped back up. We got to get everybody back up. So what we'll do is I'm going to play a video of a altercation that we had in town, and we'll talk about it because the town's been having these serious issues go on. I've got a very, very important video coming out. We all know what the rules are. You play the video, and we throw it up, and you guys will all have a chance to ask questions. This one's kind of serious.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, where Brattleboro police received a report of an altercation at the transportation center. Brattleboro police showed up with multiple officers to investigate a report of a physical altercation where a woman was brandishing a knife and had threatened someone. Police immediately detained the woman, and upon a search, they found the knife in her possession.
He blocked me like 9 fucking times. And now he's gone. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Get it. Get that guy. Get it.
Right there.
He's good. The elevator.
I didn't do anything for what? I didn't do anything, dude. The dude just hit me. What am I getting arrested for? And he's not.
You're not arrested. You're just being detained.
All right. Jordan, just hit me really hard. Get my back.
Why are they arresting him?
Yeah, that's it. Get my back. He just hit me like 5 times, and he hit me the other night. I have every right to protect myself. Record this.
Crazy shit.
Is this and I'm getting arrested?
You're not being arrested. You're just
Get everything I have in my backpack.
Somebody.
Dude, he just hit me really fucking hard and grabbed me by the throat.
Brattleboro police Officer Crandall, was able to stop the male suspect as he was attempting to leave the scene. Both parties in the altercation were placed in cuffs and put in the back of police cars.
Holy shit. You have the legal right to do this?
Finish the floor and back down to 7-5.
Brother, he's right here. He's right here, buddy.
I got you. You're not under arrest. You're just being detained.
What is this detainment and arrest? You can't bring me to the station.
I'm not going to bring you to the station. You're just pending your investigation. It's right.
Have we pulled the pants, bro?
Double lock you, so don't play pants up on it. Good?
The transportation center has been a hotspot for crime this year, with several violent crimes, including one murder where a 19-year-old male allegedly stabbed another man to death. The female was charged with felony aggravated assault and disorderly conduct and held without bail. This same female has been arrested several times recently for various crimes. I was able to get a comment from Assistant Chief Evans of the Brattleboro Police Department.
Officers responded to the Brattleboro Transportation Center for the report of a female swinging a knife at a male. After investigation, she was arrested for aggravated assault and disorderly conduct and was held without bail prior to arraignment.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime. And the investigation is ongoing.
There we go.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Man, what's up with what in the Brattleboro is going on? Honestly, like, what is happening? Are you shitting me? Y'all are over here just pulling knives out. Why is everybody pulling knives out at the goddamn transportation center? What is it about the transportation center that is like got people obsessed with trying to stab each other? Okay, it's supposed to be for movers. Okay, now here's an opinion that may not be popular, but I'm gonna go with it anyway because I don't give a fuck. We need to repaint. I'm starting an initial campaign right now. We're looking for funding. We need to repaint the mover vans. Okay, we need to change that to just call them buses. They just need to be buses. We can paint them green or whatever. You got to paint them green for Vermont. That's fine. But the idea that they're painted like little cows, okay, that ship has sailed. They look like shit. They are terrible. Those are terrible. They like, now that the paint on them has like worn down a little bit and they kind of like look run down, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look bougie and groovy. And they need to just be painted green. Like, get them out of here. He goes, there's more people than cows in Vermont. Thank God. Imagine if there were more people than cows. Like, if there were thousands and millions more people out in Vermont. But, dude, it wouldn't be good. We don't seem to be attracting the right type of people into the state. That's for goddamn sure. We need to figure it out. So the select board had a meeting over this last week on Tuesday. And there was a big discussion about how they want to put signage up and try to like draw people in to the town. And how are they going to advertise and do a marketing campaign to get more people involved in the town and interested in coming back. A lot of business owners were all fed up saying we need to lure our customers back into the area. Okay, because people are scared to come downtown. We need this town ordinance. Everybody's all fired up about it. You got the hippies and the little crunchy granolas all triggered, talking about the unhoused. Yeah, but we should sacrifice the whole town because there are unhoused. It's ridiculous. We need people that want to come to Brattleboro, spend their money, do normal things. Our parks should be for children. It should be a family-safe community, which it is not now. Somehow all the drug usage and knife fights at the transportation center are all happening sandwiched between the Boys and Girls Club and the New England Youth Theater. And then right in the middle of that is the bus stop where they got all the knife fights. Dude, it wasn't only a few months ago we had someone stabbed to death right there in the front of the damn bus stop. How easily everyone forgets. She said, nah, priorities. It's already a free bus. You want to throw more money at that cause? I'm not saying make it nice. I'm saying take some spray cans and spray them down. But I agree with you. We ain't spending money on that. All right, whatever. She said, I kind of agree about the buses. That was to promote the strolling of the heifers. They gave up on Brattleboro, so give up on the cow motif. Yeah, like, let's not paint those old ones, but we ain't buying another round of cow buses. Get them out of there. They should take the benches out of some of those bus stops. That's a very forward-thinking idea. Rip those benches out. No way you should be able to sit down. He goes, what's the next move? The bus stop. It needs to move the bus stop. Yeah, bro. Change the bus stop to way out on the south side of town. Past exit 1 headed towards Guilford. He said, oh, what's up, Hank? It's me again. Big shout out to GJX1, the definitive edition. Oh, I got to plug the lappy in. There we go. So many dealers hopping on the bus and doing plays right there. He said, let me know when the hoodies, make some hoodies. I'll buy some for real, for real. Shauna Little writes, 14 years ago, I dropped a $20 bill on the ground in front of the transportation center, and I walked back 30 minutes later, and it was still there. Today, panhandlers would have killed each other over that. Yo! So today at the bus stop, there was a fist fight between some local jokels who have made headlines in the past. Over a phone, they beat each other up and robbed someone for their phone. I got all the footage. I got the arrest. The story will be coming out soon. So the town has been restless. Everybody's been fired up. As usual, Brattleboro is never a letdown. Okay? It's literally never a letdown. Let me go ahead and throw this up.
The Brattleboro News Recap Show on Planet Hank.
Everybody loves the Brattleboro News Recap Show. I love doing this show. We go live Thursday night, 8 p.m. every night. I'm always late. Hank's always late because I'm always fucking around, doing something other than what I'm supposed to be doing, like chasing people around town, messing with them. Said, shout out Chief Hardy. Ashley Child Rose says, hey, Hank. She goes, it's not safe to walk by the transportation center. You're goddamn right it's not. And thank God we passed the Downtown Safety Action Plan 3-2. And soon we are going to be implementing the 4 downtown Brat team members who are going to be like level 2 police officers. Are going to be wearing high-vis uniforms. So if you're not feeling safe or you're seeing a bunch of dangerous individuals injecting themselves and trying to stab each other, you can flag down a liaison and say, hey, look, walk me past the knife fight section. Brattleboro knife fighting. That's what we need. We should have our own league. The Brattleboro Open Switchblade competitions on the Preston lot off Flat Street. Okay? The Flat Street Knife Fight Association. Something like that. You know what I mean? Crystal Crandall in the building. Shout out. Congratulations to your husband on being sworn in as a police officer tonight at the Brattleboro Police Department. That story will be coming out tomorrow. Let's read some, let's do some shout outs to our sponsors. Brattleboro Ford, the best car dealership in town. Popped up off Putney Road. Go up there and lease that freaking Bronco Sport, $299 a month. They're giving out tons of miles on it, $1,250 down with a trade-in. Renegade Property Maintenance doing fall cleanups. Hit them up, get a quote, get on the list. King's Electric, the very best electrical contractors in the entire region. These guys are great. Look at those trucks. Stripe and seal it. Big shout out to these guys. Pimp out your driveway, whatever you need. Crack filling, patch repair, seal coating, line painting. I love Stripe and seal it. Shout out to Trina and Chris. Zico's Haircuts. Go get your haircut over at the Hannaford Plaza. Shout out to Megan, longtime friend. The best, most normal haircut place in town. You don't got to go in there, be overrun by hippies. West River Painting and Carpentry. Get your houses fixed up. We know y'all living in dumps. You need to get your house freaking repaired. You need to get your kitchen remodeled. You need to get your bathroom remodeled because it's nasty in there. We all know it's nasty in there. Vermont Roadworks, big shout out to Fred. Fred has been a huge help. I absolutely love these guys. They do great work. They're out of Guilford. They just got voted the best asphalt and paving company in the region. Shout out to Home Security Service, the best security service in town. Dude, you got to have an alarm on your house these days. These freaking base heads are kicking doors in. Okay, shout out to Kresge's Alignment over there off Canal. Shout out to Mike Borio. Dude's old school. He's just this dude, he's a gearhead. He will fix your car up, take it in for service, take it in for repairs. Planet Hank approved. Okay, and now our newest sponsor, Brattleboro Towing and Recovery, the best tow trucks in town. Look at them purple logos. These guys are great. You can see them all over the place. They're always screaming for Planet Hank. They're always there to pick up after everybody's accidents and DWIs and driving without a license. If you got to get something towed, call Brattleboro Towing and Recovery. Absolutely love it. We've been triggering people all over this town. Here's the thing, okay? Just remember, always, if they are mad at Hank, it's always Hank's fault, okay? The Brattleboro News Recap Show, the greatest recap show in the history of the state of Vermont. Man, we got the best news source around. We try to make it a little more fun. I like to come in on the podcast once a week and run my mouth and stir up the hippies and tease some people and add some fun, some trolliness into it. The news that we make is the truth. Some people get mad, some people don't. Okay, some people love to see it, some people hate it. I feel like the people that hate watching the arrest videos or complain are people that are trying to protect their own narrative. They have a narrative where they don't want people to realize all the crap going on in town. They don't want the drug usage and the bad behavior to be exposed because they benefit from having those people in town. The more people that they can bring into the town and have them act up, the more people that they can stuff into their nonprofits and into their little local money grabs so that they can give treatments and therapy and legal services or what have you. And I think that's bullshit. Well, you know, if a story happens, if arrest happens, if there's a good event or whatever, we're going to cover it. Okay, I'm not here to work for you as your nonprofit marketing agency. I'm not. If what is happening in town doesn't line up, and I honestly, I don't understand why they're so mad about it. You'd think that they would love this. It makes no sense. The places that directly benefit from things like drug users in town, they're all fired up and mad. It makes no sense. This is literally helping you. You could literally make a case to ask for more money based off the fact that everybody in town is all fired up and sees just how bad the drug problem, the crime problem, the violence problem, the homeless problem is. And it's nuts because those people are all fired up and mad about the wrong reasons. It's ridiculous. He goes, keep up the good work. It's nothing but the truth. Monster. Amy Kellum, shout out. She said, hey, what's up? He said, let's save our city. Make sure you post some comments. What are you kidding me? So one of the things is that I wanted to announce to everybody
This week, I got myself a brand new teleprompter, and it is absolutely awesome. It's a great machine. It makes it so that I can pump out news way faster, add way more details. What people, so like before I was doing all my recording and my microphone work inside my studio, I would go out in town and go around and basically memorize my lines out in town and film off of a tripod and have to do take after take after take to get it right. And then I'd go home to the computer and have to check it out and see if I made mistakes or if or if it was good. And a lot of times it sucked and I would have to do different things and I would do like 4 or 5 takes just to make a shitty video, you know? Somebody said that they want to buy a hoodie. They just sent me a message. Sorry about that. But so now I have a teleprompter, okay? And what that does is makes it so that I can just put the words up and the camera shoots through my screen. So I can literally read the screen while looking into the camera, add way more details, cover way more topics of stories. I've added positive stories. One of the critiques that people have made since I started was I want stories that aren't just arrests. We want other types of stuff covered, like food truck events, what kind of positive stuff, softball games, coffee for a cop, actual journalism about problems that people are facing. So now I've produced a whole bunch of other types of stories, and I've been working on that all week. I've had a few very positive stories come out, and we've been working on a whole bunch of other stuff. So there's a ton of content coming out, and you guys can look forward to having way more details in your favorite arrest videos. Everybody loves the arrest videos. Don't worry, those are not going anywhere, but those are going to be beefed up too. Way more details, way more bits of information in to help you gather what the story on the ground was. She says, exactly. So here we go. We got this. All right. So we all have heard about it. And shout out to Experience Goods for having some brand new shoes for me. If you got some spare shoes, I need them. If I ever see a crackhead or somebody unhoused out and they're all high, grinding their feet on the ground, I pull right over and toss them a pair of shoes for my Sneakers for Tweakers initiative. Okay? This is my project. This is how I give back to my community. I stuff shoes on their feet. Okay?
The Planet Hank Sneakers for Tweakers program is in full effect. Donate your shoes to Planet Hank today, and Hank will personally deliver your fly kicks to a certified pit dweller to ensure their feet are well taken care of. We put the running shoes in drug running. Planet Hank Sneakers for Tweakers initiative starts today. Planet Hank's Sneakers for Tweakers initiative starts right now.
Yeah, that shit right there has people dead. It literally has people dead. Everybody comes up to me talking about the Sneakers for Tweakers thing. They think that shit is funny as hell, man. And I'll have to agree with them. I honestly agree with them. It was, and as a matter of fact, this next story comes straight out of downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, and this person is somebody who probably could use some Sneakers for Tweakers and everything else. So we all know the rules. I play a video, and we all watch it, and then I give you the chance to ask
Breaking
questions,
news.
and I give you the details
I'm Hank
behind the
with
scenes.
Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from the bus stop on Elliott Street in downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, where Brattleboro police located a woman who had an active warrant for failure to appear in court for 3 counts of fraud. Brattleboro police officers were responding to a separate, unrelated call in the high-rise buildings on Elliott Street when they spotted the woman from one of the balconies. Brattleboro police officer Lopez responded to the report and was able to pull her vehicle into the Elliott Street apartment complex without alerting the suspect.
resisting. I'm not even resisting. Why are you being so rough? Behind your head. Okay. Why are you being so rough? Now, Jordan. I'm not.
Mash up the laugh emojis for this one.
I don't understand. I hate him again. Washburn. No, Washburn. Please call Washburn. Please call Washburn. You need to call Washburn. He already did that. Washburn? Yes, he does. He paid the bill. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, it's on there. Please call. Please call him. Please call him. Please call him.
When the officer made contact with the woman, she attempted to pull away from the officer. Officer Lopez had to use force to get her into cuffs and place her under arrest.
Will you call him, please?
Nope. You have a warrant.
I understand them. I don't understand. Walk. Stop. No, you can't. This is a videotape. No, stop.
You're resisting. Stop trying to scratch me.
No, I'm not trying to. You guys are doing this on purpose. Yeah, TV is bullshit. You need to stop. You're hurting me though, really bad.
Because you're trying to run.
I'm not trying to run. I'm telling you right now. Please call in, please.
My money, please. It's my money.
It's on the thing they just did it the other night. Please.
So as of today, you have a warrant.
I didn't know. I didn't know that, no.
So now you do.
No, stop. How? What does that mean? No, I didn't know. Okay, relax. No, I can't. Please. I don't know.
Platform's out. We're going to
Well, I don't What were you trying to do? Jordan. Oh, my God. You're fucking thing.
I was able to get a comment from Assistant Chief Evans of the Brattleboro Police Department.
Officers observed a woman on Elliott Street that they knew to have a warrant for fraud. Officer Lopez made contact with the woman and took her into custody.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
God damn, like, are you kidding me? All right, let's talk about it. So the Brattleboro News Recap Show, we all know what the rules are. I play the video, and now you guys can ask questions. Ask some questions, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Ask me some shit. I want to have to come up with all the questions for you. Ask me something. Are you kidding me? Let's set the mood. Yo, she needed some goddamn sneakers for tweakers. If she wasn't getting arrested, I was about to slap her with a pair of Reeboks or something. I was about to pop the trunk on that hoe, you know what I mean? I'm about to pull up right quick. Start unleashing some sneakers on that. Hashtag, we put the running shoes in drug running. We got a question. We got a legit question. Scott Dodge, what's the green device the cops are wearing? Oh boy, I cannot wait to film that device for y'all. I literally cannot wait to film that green device they wear. It looks like a taser. Oh no, that's not a taser. That's a bola, okay? That's a bola launcher. It shoots out like a rope with balls on it that will freaking wrap you up if you try to run. Alex says, where's the Celsius Oasis at? If you haven't noticed, I already drank it. Okay, now I'm on to water. I can't drink 2. If I drank 2, I'd have a heart attack. Said, what was the warrant for? If you were paying attention, Shari D, are you kidding me? You gotta listen. The warrant was for 3 cases of fraud. Gibberish wrote, go Hank. Man, that was great, but sad I grew up with her. Said, is she back out? Shout out to Amy. Yeah, she's back out. Are you kidding me? Said, no shoes downtown is crazy. Facts. We ain't putting up with that. Not only is it gross because they grind their feet up on them sidewalks and get MRSA and everything else, but I also don't want to be walking around downtown where their Hep C and AIDS are coating. Like, okay, so say they had a bloody ass foot, and you know they're smoking that good shit or a lot of shitty shit. They're smoking a bunch of crack. They fucking stomp up and down them streets, 1,500 times an hour? Okay? But in 3-4 days' time, the whole road has fucking coating of fucking AIDS blood all over it. We're not putting up with it, okay? It says shooting out nets and shit. That's some ninja shit. Shari says I missed that, but yeah, that's not okay. She goes, I can't wait for your video of the cops using the Bola device. Facts, okay? Facts. Me neither. I fucking can't wait for that shit.
Wanna feel it.
He said the buzz cut barber in the house. Just got in, didn't see it. What up, barber?
Rage, money, power, and
Hank's triggering everybody all over town.
Brattleboro News is the best news, and it's not even close.
He goes, where can I get one of those devices? Sponsor, bro, straight up. She said, winter is coming. Amber Brown says, dead. Yeah, so many opportunities to get better. I'm in the 10th year sober. Congratulations. How much would a woodchuck wood? See, you thought you had me. No, you didn't. Where do we buy the shirts from? I have the shirts. You got to slide into my DMs, place an order. Because maybe tomorrow I'll remember to get up on planethank.com and set them up in my online store. I am so bad at updating the online store. Oh, my God. They are all triggered, and whenever they're triggered, just remember. They mad, we happy, we already know it. It's the Brattleboro News Recap Show. So this little story here, though, this is a nice little story, okay? And it doesn't take very long, so we're going to throw it up and let you guys have some very good vibes with the downtown Brattleboro police.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Today's story comes from the Porch Cafe off Putney Road in North Brattleboro, where Brattleboro police held their Coffee with a Cop event. Coffee with a Cop is a community event based off a national initiative. This program provides an informal, neutral space to discuss community issues and build relationships, all over a cup of coffee. This event took place on Wednesday, October 2nd.
They were fake
8 to 10
talking.
a.m.
That
at the
was
Porch
fake
Cafe,
talking.
648 Putney Road. There were 20 to 30 guests who showed up to engage with the officers, and everyone had a good time. Coffee with a Cop is a national event supported by the United States Department of Justice, Office of Community-Oriented Policing Services. Similar events are held across the country as local police departments strive to make lasting connections with the communities they serve. It was a good time for all involved, and the venue, the Porch Cafe, was an excellent choice for hosting. If you have not been, I recommend stopping in. I was able to get a comment from Chief Hardy of the Brattleboro Police Department.
Brattleboro Police Department is celebrating Coffee with a Cop. The event has been very popular in the town of Brattleboro, and we appreciate all of the support that the community gives us. Coffee with a Cop is a national event that happens all over the country where communities get to sit down with their officers and talk about events that are taking place in their towns or cities. It is a great event for the community to be able to come ask us questions and have a cup of coffee. Brattleboro PD had about 30 people show up today. They came and they asked us a bunch of questions, and we want to say a shout out to the Porch for supporting this and having us, hosting us here at this event.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Look at that bad boy right there. Look at that bad boy. Are you kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? Y'all just trying to play around, bro. Like, what? A freaking positive story from Brattleboro News. They say it ain't so. They thought that I couldn't get it done. I got it done. Positivity pouring in. That's that new teleprompter allowing me to pump out videos. We're hoping to get it up so that we can have a bunch of videos in a day. Like, and it only takes so long to get them done. I don't got to go out and freaking do 10 takes and everything else. No, I could just get them out and get them done. The Brattleboro News Recap Show.
That heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out. Still waiting on that heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
Brattleboro News Recap Show. So we got one more amazing video. We all know how this show works. I play the video, okay? And now a lot of people have been asking me about this video. So why don't I go ahead, freaking throw it up into the damn thing so everybody can watch, and we'll get it done. The Brattleboro News Recap Show. This happened at Key Bank.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News at PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from Key Bank on Main Street in downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, where Brattleboro police officers received a report of a woman injecting illegal drugs at the ATM. Brattleboro police responded with multiple officers and found a woman who they have recently arrested for possession of narcotics. Upon investigating, Brattleboro police officers, Officer Turner and Officer Hartman, found probable cause for a search and gave the woman the option to consent to a search of her person and purse, or she would be seized while they filed for a search warrant through the court. After the woman consented to a search, she dumped out her purse, which contained several uncapped needles, a crack pipe, along with a bundle of fentanyl and a user mount of crack cocaine.
So you don't mind if I look?
You're looking right now.
All right.
And technically have number one, whatever.
Well, so he has probable cause, which means that
Okay,
you
and
can
look,
grant.
do I have anything? No, I
Listen
don't.
to me for a second. I'm sure you've done this
And what
before.
the fuck, dude? Why is he always here with that fucking camera, yo?
All right, Phyllis. I believe that I have probable cause to seize your person, your bag, both your backpack and your paper bag. Here, under your control, I will be attempting to obtain a search warrant from a judge. You may choose to allow a search now, or you
What
may
in the
require that I
Brattleboro?
attempt to
Not
obtain a search
again.
warrant from a judge. The choice is yours.
There you go.
So are you giving me consent to search the property?
No, there's no drugs.
So you're not giving me consent?
I just said there's no drugs. And say nothing about no consent.
Okay.
We dumped her bag and doing this to you.
Everything. That's it.
All right.
Like,
You got the card signed, right?
Yep.
What's in here? Is this coke? Crack?
Bingo!
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Look at all them needles.
Oh, crack?
She's all mad, yelling about, narcotics? Who said I did that? It's like there's a bundle and some crack. You dumped out 50 needles all over the ground without caps
During
on.
the process of the search, one of the officers poked himself with an uncapped needle and had to go to the emergency room, where it was discovered that the needle only punctured his glove and did not puncture his skin. A very close call. The woman had active court conditions of release not to have possession of illegal drugs from a previous case, and she was placed under arrest for violation of her court conditions of release.
Box hands behind your back.
Share up the video!
Is that too tight?
About a week later, this same woman had police contact yet again. The officer presented her with the same two options.
Round two.
Consent to a search because he found probable cause, or he was going to detain her while he filed for a search warrant. During this situation, the woman denied consent for a search, and the officers detained her, brought her back to the police station where they filed for a search warrant, which was granted. After completing the search, the officers found fentanyl and crack cocaine, and she was arrested yet again for possession.
Let them get done and over.
hell no.
Anything now? We would do it at the police station.
Nope. Dude, you can't take my purse.
It is literally on your person. Still.
It does not mean you can take it.
Okay, it does actually.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
Stop hurting me.
On your back. Give me your
Stop
purse.
hurting me.
Then give me your purse.
Then just search me and leave me alone, please.
Okay.
Search me and leave me alone, please.
Is it a little late for that, or?
Sounds like it's a little late for that, yeah.
All right. Hands on your back. Let me get your hands, okay?
So I can't give my man my fucking purse?
Yeah, they got my law.
I was able to get a comment from Sergeant Cable of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On September 24th at 7:39 p.m., Brattleboro officers responded to a report of a drug complaint, two subjects using drugs on Main Street. After investigation, officers seized fentanyl and crack cocaine from a female subject. She was arrested and later released on a citation to appear at court.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Yes, sir, Brattleboro Ford. Okay, so everybody was asking me about that one. They all wanted to know. They wanted the details. There was a whole freaking Facebook group post about it. Someone saw me out there. And what in the Brattleboro is going on, man? She's like, oh, who said I was doing narcotics? Why would they think that? She dumps out her purse and freaking like 60 needles. Like, dude, needles with no cap on them. Like, what the fuck? Bro, I literally, like, my skin started crawling All right, Trina Brown, Trina Bowen, big shout out. Stripe it, seal it. She writes, here's my question. It's like guessing how many jelly beans are in the jar. How many needle caps did they inventory from her Mary Poppins carpet bag knapsack? Okay, so not only needle caps, dude, those were full-born capless needles, like completely ridiculous. And as the officer was searching and trying to pull them over to the side, one of them, he grabbed it and it like went in his hand, and then the tip of the needle like went up and got caught in his glove and hit the palm of his hand. He had to go to the emergency room. At the emergency room, they, cleared him, said that they didn't have a puncture wound. He had to do a full blood workup, checked his blood, checked him for everything. He was clean. Thank God. Like, what? Like, that is most people's, like, red line in the sand. Okay? Like, absolutely not crossing, not happening. Keep them fucking needles away. Like, and I spoke with some of the officers, the way she threw them down and they all went everywhere. I was like, what if one of those like hit you in the boot and poked you in the toe? You know what I mean? Those little needles are very, very fine, gauge needles. Like they can puncture stuff very easily. He said, but her back hurts, Blaine. That's why she told me Saturday night when I confronted her outside there being sketchy. She said, what in the hell? Probably nothing good. That's so scary. Where do these people come from? She goes, and Amber Brown said, I've been waiting for this one. Why is he always there with that fucking camera? Why is he always there with that fucking camera? Like, bro, because you're doing fentanyl out at Key Bank. Nobody feels safe to go to the ATM when they got to withdraw money when there's fucking junk boxes shooting up right there under the overhead. That's ridiculous. Why would they think I'm doing narcotics? Like, what was she talking about? She's literally picking up handfuls of needles and throwing them in her fucking purse. She's like scraping a pile of used needles. Why would they think I'm doing drugs? Like, what are you talking about? Why would anybody not think that you're doing drugs? She's like, just because someone has a bag full of needles doesn't mean they're doing drugs. What? What kind of fucking shit is going on in people's heads? And I'll bring it back to this. It goes into this weird, like, hippie, liberal, like, I don't know really how to label the people, but they're enablers. It's like the idea that compassion means that somehow you are supposed to enable and be like hip with shooting up fentanyl. It's insane. No, it is not okay to use drugs downtown. Okay? It is not. It is not. They've like taken compassion and being like, oh shit, you got a drug problem? That sucks. You need some help. And like gone way overboard, like radical, like somehow that it's like some achievement, like some sort of accolade to be like shooting up. Like, yeah, man, what do you mean? They're just using drugs, man. You don't know. Like, what? Dude, no, you're not shooting up down at the fucking ATM. Okay, and then there are people talking about, oh, some of them were saying they should ban cameras and all this. Like, what are you talking about? You're not going to violate everybody's rights because you want to be able to cover up all the crap that your fucking programs are drawing into town. Since the hotel voucher program started during COVID, the crime rate and drug usage fucking skyrocketed because all the people from all over who had nowhere to go and drug users got sucked into town, being lured in by the promise of free housing. Like, this is not that hard to track and figure out. It's absolutely a ridiculous concept that people should have to go downtown to the ATM and deal with somebody like Phyllis with her bag full of needles. Did you see how much fentanyl? So I spoke with the officer. She had like half a bun That's like 5 bags of fentanyl in the first bus and a 20 rock of crack, okay? So it's 4 bags is a user amount. So, I mean, she was even higher than that, but I don't know what they did as far as charging her for more than a user amount on the first arrest. On the second arrest, she had 15 bags of fentanyl. She had a bundle and a half. 15 bags and a bunch of crack? Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, so we're supposed to be like compassionate, bro. So within 1 week and getting arrested and going to court, she somehow... She somehow, sorry, my other live. So within a week, she's had, I mean, I don't know, a bundle's like $40-50. So right there in the second bus, she's got what, $75 plus the crack. She got $100 worth of drugs. In the first bus, she had $50 worth of drugs. It's like right there is $150. Like, I have a feeling if they could freaking figure this out, maybe we could solve some of these problems. Like, dude, you seem to have a lot of money to buy drugs. You got a whole box of needles given to you at the goddamn needle exchange. That's a crazy program. Why are they giving out whole boxes of needles? Like, what? Let's read some comments. Let me go ahead and throw up a song. Let me go up and throw up some sort of song. Set the mood. You know what I mean? I love this. I love this podcast. He goes, what's in here? Nothing good. Said, dude, even having a needle almost stick you would be so terrifying. Literally. What, in the Brattleboro? Sitting at the ATM for a quick sale. Huge shout out to Home Security Service, Tim Alexander. Head over to hssalarms.com. In the business of peace of mind since 1969. Home security systems, cameras, all kinds of goodies. They got you covered. He writes, it's so sad that they have to deal with this stuff daily. Keep up the good work, Brattleboro Police Department. Planet Hank, hashtag Brattleboro News. Morgan Emery Grover writes, you are literally the best thing that's happened to Brattleboro. They come from everywhere. They come from all over to Brattleboro and to Vermont because of all the free shit that's given to junkies. He goes, where are they getting the excess of the hypodermic needles? I thought that they weren't handed out anymore. Yes, they are. They have the needle exchange over at the methadone clinic off Putney Road. It's up by where like New England, where the Movement Arts, New England Circus Arts is over there, across from Top of the Grill, whatever. You go up there, and they have a freaking methadone clinic, and they're handing out crack pipes, chore boy, freaking needles. It's insane. He goes, how fast can you get to Harmony? He goes, I would love to have someone collect footage of my next trick. Reminds me of that College Humor episode where they eat healthy but smoke meth. Big shooters. Matt Muty says, FF or come hold the light. Let's fucking go. He goes, and all the people still give them all that money. It's the panhandling. Stop giving them money. Facts. It's huge. Don't give them money. They get all the free food that they can handle. Dude, they had that guy with the hungry sign. Someone had a video of that guy getting handed food. Somebody was handing him food, and they just take the food and throw it over the fence. They don't want the food. They're not hungry. Like, dude, if you've ever, you know what I mean? Like, when you're smoking crack, you're not hungry. You're not going to eat anything. You are literally not eating anything. Okay? He goes, I'm ready right now. Take Hank on the road. She said, I thought they ended it. Nope, they started again. He goes, say hey to my homie Hector. He's watching. Shout out to Hector. I got a sledgehammer and a desk to demolish. $2 a whack. He goes, then what the... Then WTF was the point of shutting the program down at the retreat? Giving out the wrong information. It's on Grove Street. No, it's over on. They also have the needle exchanges off Putney Road as well. I don't know. They may have one on Grove Street too. Either way, I don't even want people to know. Rick Dufresne says, research the lies before you vote. He's at the corner of Belmont and Canal Street. He said he's at the hospital and Canal intersection. Bucket hat guy. Yo. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the hospital. He came down. But he used to stand up there over by Market 32. Absolutely ridiculous. I saw someone calling him the Gordon Fisherman. Gordon's Fish Sticks. Planet Hank live show. The absolute greatest experience ever. She said in Walmart too. We're jamming tonight. Brattleboro News. Man. This news coverage is so powerful. The town of Brattleboro hasn't quite figured out what to do with Hank. We're out here taking over the streets, taking over the whole state. Everybody's talking about Hank. I got cars driving by. Every time you drive by and you see me out on the road, I need you to beep. I need you to yell out the window, say, yo, what up, Hank? Brattleboro News, Planet Hank. Yeah, Planet Hank. I love it when people do that. The cops get a kick out of it. It helps establish our dominance. You know what I mean? Like, the haters will always be haters. They're little angry haters. And anytime anybody does something, there's a whole group of people that get mad about it. And I'll tell you what, we're going to drown them out. Christy says, this town needs to be cleaned up. Hashtag Team Hank. Everybody put hashtag Team Hank up in the comments. Let's get as many hashtag Team Hanks as we can. Write them all in there. Let them know. Let them know. Let all the haters know that we're going hashtag Team Hank. Okay? Yes, sir. I was waiting for someone to write that. Home Security Services writes, hashtag make Brattleboro great again. Woo! She said, if they're mad, you're doing something right. Logan Manning, hashtag Team Hank. C. Son, hashtag Team Hank. Sarah Achilles writes, I'd love a t-shirt. Hashtag Team Hank. Shari D, hashtag Team Hank. Amber Brown in the building. Shout out. Hashtag Team Hank. Leah, hashtag Team Hank. She said, I'm right across the river in Spofford, New Hampshire. Brattleboro's gone so bad. Thanks for all your help. Renegade Property Maintenance writes, Team Hank, hashtag. That's not how it works. He said you need to use Caribou Lou. Gibberish, Team Hank. Team Hank. Debbie King, Team Hank. Christy, Team Hank. Hashtag make Brattleboro great again. Hashtag Hank for more. He said, are you going to show what happened today? Hashtag Team Hank. Shelby said, I missed it. I'll have to watch the replay. T-shirts, let's go. Hashtag Team Hank. Team Hank, LOL. Hardy Krista with some stars. Let's go. Hashtag Team Hank. Blaine says, let's go. All right, so now what we're all going to do, we're going to put some dog emojis up. Let's see if we can get Marco to come and get his bone. I need 3 people, at least 3 people, and I expect all of y'all to put 3 dog emojis up in the chat. 3 dog emojis in the chat, and we get 3 people to do that. I'm going to give Marco a bone. There they are. There they are. Boom. So here it is. My boy Marco. They put up so many dog emojis for you. This is my very special puppy. Marco, yes, you are a good boy. And here is his favorite milk bone. The Planet Hank live show, live all over Brattleboro. We're covering the whole town, all the crime, all the good stories now. We got a new teleprompter. We got everything. Shout out to all my sponsors. Brattleboro Ford, Renegade Property Maintenance, King's Electric, Stripe and Seal It, Zico's Haircuts, West River Painting and Carpentry, Vermont Roadworks, Home Security Services, Kresge's Alignment, and Brattleboro Towing and Recovery. You guys are the GOATs. If you guys know anybody who has a business, wants to be featured in the Brattleboro News, hit me up. Get on board with the fastest growing news in the entire region. We're taking over. I love doing this show. I'll be live with you guys again next week. Everybody, share it up. Do what you do. I love y'all. Peace. Brattleboro News, baby.